Guys, it's Nick from Forza here, back with a very different video in a lot of ways. There's so much been going on in the world right now. I can't even sort of put it into a list. I can't really name it. However, today I'm here to sort of offer a reflection on this so-called rise in hate crimes against Asians and Asian Americans in the United States. So, a few things to note. First of all, that I'm gonna try to keep this video as try to keep political views and political biases at a low, because I believe that everyone has the right to believe what they want to believe. However, I just feel like somehow I'll get a lot of hate if I express my political views right now. So I'm not gonna do that right now. Maybe sometime in the future I will, but at the moment I just want to offer a reflection, a point of view from a young Asian American in this day and age, I guess so. Anyway, so first things first, I am a Vietnamese American. My parents are from Vietnam, came to America, made lots of sacrifices for me. So I think I owe it to them in a way. So I got a lot of standards to live up to. So, but that's kind of aside the point. But anyway, about this rise in hate crimes against Asians, I had heard. I've tried to stay out of the news for as long as possible. It's a lot to take in. There's always different stories going around, and I don't want to sort of just get any more drama in my life. I'm a senior in high school. I got a lot to take care of. All right, college tours, college applications, all this stuff. So I didn't want to get distracted in a way. But up until recently, I've been seeing a lot of news stories about you might have heard last night or a couple nights ago, I forget. There was a shooting in Atlanta where 6 of the victims happened to be Asians. I don't know if they're Asian Americans, but they also don't know if it was a hate crime or just a murder spree, whatever. But there have been stories also about an Asian grandpa getting pushed down and killed. There's a video of a bunch of people heckling Asians in a parking lot or something like that. I've been the victim of a little bit of xenophobia myself, a little bit of racism too. I was at dinner one night when I overheard some people saying, "Look at those chinks over there." And then, I guess they saw that I overheard them. I looked over at them and they said, "Go back to your home country." Yeah, so it's not the kind of stuff you want to hear. That night also happened to be my birthday, which is even more weird. So anyway, there's a few things I just kind of want to get off my chest in a way. So first things first, I just want to talk about look, it's America, all right? You can believe whatever you want. And again, I said I want to keep these political biases to a low, but you can blame anyone you want, right? You can blame China, you can blame Trump, you can blame Biden, you can blame AOC, whatever, all right? You have your right to believe who you want. You have the right to believe in your own point of view. You can have your own political side, right? But if you're gonna throw a bunch of hate towards all Asians and Asian Americans, just because Trump had called it Kung flu or China virus or something, then that's just horrible in its own right, okay? Right? Anyone can agree that's bad, right? People will think it's... Oh, God. I don't even know how to say it. But anyway, guys, just don't say that kind of stuff, all right? Don't blame all Asians. Don't say, ooh, I fucking hate Asians. Ooh, look, they brought this virus over to our country, all right? Again, you can blame whoever the hell you want, but don't throw that onto us, all right? Just feel free to believe what you believe in, and don't blame us. Simple as that. If that makes sense at all, because honestly, it's hard to come up with words when you're sort of the victim here. I don't know if I would consider myself a victim right now, but it is my race. Asians are a race, right? So they're my race, and I feel like I have a need to defend them as well. Anyway, I don't even know if that makes sense. But second thing is the amount of support I've seen recently. Lots of social media videos, posts, Instagram stories, whatever you want to call it. Like, I appreciate that, guys. Trust me. I'm glad to see that people are aware of what's going on, at least. But coronavirus has been here for more than a year now. And this has been going on since the beginning. Like, ever since COVID started, we've had, like, stories about just Asian people getting beat up or whatever because this virus is entering their country or something like that. Like, this has happened, it started a long time ago, and I'm only just seeing, like, support over it now. Maybe that's because of, like, these events, this nightclub, this spa shooting or whatever in Atlanta happened only a few days ago. Like, maybe that's why everyone's saying it. I don't know, but like, this should have started. Like, we should have got the support a long time ago. Now, I've been an avid supporter of minority communities. I've been a supporter of the LGBTQ community. I've been a supporter of BLM. All right, those are good messages. I want everyone to be happy in the end. I want everyone to be equal in the end. All right. But at the same time, why weren't we getting any of that support? Why weren't we getting the same support as like BLM or something like that, or as Mexicans or something like that? Now, I get like scenarios are completely different, right? Like, obviously an Asian being pushed to the ground is not nearly on the same level as George Floyd getting knelt on his neck for 8 minutes by someone who was meant to protect and serve. Like, knelt on his neck by a cop. And like, it's a completely different thing. That's basically like manslaughter. It can be considered as murder, all right? Simple as that. But like, at the same time, we're getting all this hate from other people as well. We're getting attacked, like people getting pushed to the ground. We're getting beat up. People getting killed in some instances. People getting heckled, and even sometimes even getting heckled by other minority groups that we thought we supported. All right, so like, I don't know where I saw this video, I forget, but like, it was a group of black men surrounding two old Asian ladies and say, "Man, I fucking hate Asians, N-word." Like, if we try to support you, at least most of us try to support you guys too. I think maybe you should show a little bit more respect and support us, or else, like, what the hell is all our work for, okay? So, I mean, I'm sorry, guys. I'm very frustrated over a lot of things right now, and it's hard to sort of put into words on like what I want to tell people to do in a lot of ways. But if I can, like, I guess I'll just say, like, if there's anything you can take away from this video is, like, your political views are all yours. You can believe whatever you want, but don't throw that hate on Asians. Don't be racist towards us just because some political leader had accused this other country something like that, all right? The amount of times I've heard people say Kung flu after Trump had said it is absolutely unbelievable, all right? Like, if you want to call it like China virus, I guess that's a different thing, all right? If you, like, it's the virus came from China or something like that. Like, that's a whole different thing for me. But like, if you're gonna say Kung flu, which is when Kung flu, like, the martial art Kung Fu is like sort of an Asian representation. It's an Asian icon, right? And that's what a lot of people sort of envision. Like, a lot of people think like, ooh, Kung Fu, yeah, comes from Asia or something like that. If you're gonna say something like that, that's gonna sort of input into everyone's brain. It's gonna impart through everyone. They're all gonna be like, huh, Kung Flu, I get it. That's funny. Now I'm gonna call all Asians that. Like, that's like, how brain dead could you be, all right? Secondly, I like all the support that's coming from you guys, but as a lot of people who have supported BLM, LGBTQ communities have said as well, there's always more to be done. There's more support you can show, all right? Because I don't know when I can say that a lot of that support is enough, because I think anything could help at this point, especially as from someone who could be the victim in a way. I don't know if I would call myself a victim because I haven't experienced too much of it, but at the same time, I also don't want to go to the grocery store and have like and get my mom gets beat up or something like that because we're Asian. All right? I don't want people yelling, "Go back to your country, take your virus away," because people think we're all the same. So anyway, guys, that's all I have to say. This was a very hostile video. I'm sorry for that. And if there's anything that you guys would like to say or anything you want to disagree on, please do not hesitate to tell me. Leave it in the comments. Hit me up on social media or whatever. But that's about all I have to say, guys. So subscribe, give this video a thumbs up. Please share this if you can as well. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Spread love. Peace out.